So this will be a simplified explanation of what a literature review would consist of. We're going to just pretend for the sake of the video, our research question is, what were the best cars to purchase in 2014? Now, I've put together just a simple outline or bubble map just to give you guys a visual so you can kind of pretend with me that our research paper is about cars and the best ones that we could have purchased in 2014. So, of course, I put together some ideas that most people think about once they're trying to purchase a car, or some people think about when they're trying to purchase a car. So, of course, it's all about gas mileage, like what car gets the best gas mileage? Is it affordable? What type, what make and model would I be interested in? Would I want a foreign or an American car? Of course, is it low maintenance? Like you can do your research and try to figure out certain cars are higher in maintenance. Certain cars, for example, Ford is said to have issues with their transmission. So that's what I mean by low maintenance. Also, is it the car that you're thinking about purchasing, does it have good safety ratings? Have you seen a lot of awesome commercials where they have the test dummies crashing into the wall and they're just like really big on how safe their car is? And then this last one here, is it environmentally friendly? Some people may have that as an option or a top thing to have when they're purchasing a car. They want it to be an eco-friendly car. So now that you got an understanding of what we will be looking for, we're just going to pretend for a second that we have pulled articles that explain all of these different features of cars or give explanations about these different features on these cars. And now we're going to just actually pretend that we're piecing it together. We've taken all of these different articles and now we want to explain to our readers what cars we feel would be best within our literature review, not necessarily writing the full paper, but just explaining what literature we found and what we're trying to prove. So, for example, let's say the environmentally friendly cars, they're low on gas. Of course, that's pretty awesome. A lot of times they say they're electric cars, so it's using very little gas. So we'll say Article 4 may go into detail about the science of environmentally friendly vehicles. It may, name a few cars that are eco-friendly. It may just give some explanation as to why they're eco-friendly. So in this case, we can summarize it just a little bit. And I think I mentioned before within a few of the groups that I've worked with that the literature review is not a summary. And another item that you'll see later is explaining that the literature review is not a summary, but a more detailed explanation of how your articles are tied together. But in this case, you can sometimes summarize an article, especially if it's explaining a certain concept. And in this case, it will be explaining the science of environmentally friendly vehicles. Another example, just for pretend, we could say that the more costly cars may be low on maintenance, but still will require more or higher quality gas. So for pretend, let's say our fifth article may discuss the rise of gas prices, while Article 10 we will pull from our list. It may be tied into to help support the theory by mentioning certain cars needing premium gas to operate smoothly. So what we've done, we've taken the concept of gas prices and low maintenance, and we've put it together and we said, yeah, it may be more expensive and it's low on maintenance, but you may end up spending more money on certain cars that need higher gas, the premium or supreme gas. The next example, car A and car B may be affordable, but Article 1 and Article 2 both state that they are not environmentally friendly. And as we discussed in our other example, we may want to push for our readers to maybe purchase an environmentally friendly car. And as we discussed before, the environmentally friendly cars may be a little more costly. But we can actually pull another article that says some environmentally friendly cars may be somewhat affordable depending on car sales that may run in the area. For example, we may pull some newspaper articles that are discussing how certain dealerships are running specials during certain holidays, or, during a price deduction where they're trying to get rid of cars on the lot, so they might run a special. So as you can see, you can actually take your different articles and piece it together. You're not telling your readers what each article is speaking about or what each author states in every single paragraph. Your paper is simply researching and sharing your findings on what the best cars were to purchase in 2014. So you will take bits and pieces, much like a recipe, to give me a new review as a whole, a review of how all of your resources tell a story. So the simple explanation: 1, don't tell me what each article is about. 2, tell me how each article proves your research that you are trying to share. And 3, you are putting a puzzle together for your readers. Just like I mentioned, it's just like a recipe. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me at any time by phone, email, or stopping by my office.